Air pollution is the biggest environmental threat to our health in the UK.
Being exposed to high levels of air pollution will also increase the risk of getting COVID-19. The government has been taken to court many times over its air pollution plans and lost where the judge ruled their plans as being unlawful.
More recently, the Environment Bill failed to legally bind any commitments to the World Health Organization air pollution standards by 2030.
Over 80% of UK air quality monitoring sites are exceeding the UK air quality limits.
These limits are at least 2 times higher than those set by the World Health Organization. But that's just outside air. What about the air inside our buildings?
Buildings I spend over 90% of my time. Buildings I consider to be my safe haven may have pollution 5 to 8 times higher than outside, and in some cases 100 times higher than outside pollutions. Being inside a building like my school without ventilation will increase my risk of contracting COVID-19. Tiny viral particles can be spread by simply breathing and talking, and the amount produced increase dramatically when shouting, singing, coughing and sneezing. By ventilating my school, you provide air into it and reduce the risk of COVID. The air into a building could be from a window, as I remember was what happened during the summer. But my dad tells me that there's no guarantee an open window will create any air movement. Leave windows open will make me and my friends cold. So to improve my indoor air assumes my school is neutral or mechanical ventilation in the first place. But it doesn't. Fitting ventilation systems can be tricky and costs money. Money my school doesn't have. My dad tells me clean air technology can be a simple solution, but you need to understand the systems like my dad does. I don't understand them, but my school should. But no clear rules, how can anyone understand what to do? So for businesses large and small up and down the country struggling, who should they turn to? My mum and dad love and take care of me, but who takes care of them and my wider family? I understand the government takes care of people and they know what to do, but my dad is saying they need to do more. They need to protect the people struggling. I ask as the future generation of this world to do more, to act now and protect me, my younger brother, my family, and everyone from poor indoor air quality at the risk of COVID-19. Please, I need you to do more now.
This is a story about us, the indoor generation. A generation that spends 90% of its life indoors. It all started the day we left nature behind. We filled our homes with lovely things and all the stuff we wanted. Our homes became places you would never want to leave. Artificial light replaced daylight, and we built our houses so that nothing could escape. We cooked and showered, breathed and played, slept and sweated. But we had closed ourselves in to a point where nothing could get out. So when the air turned bad inside, we tried fixing it with chemicals. And we put in little artificial suns everywhere to make the darkness bearable. That's when things started to happen. Hard to notice in the beginning. Some needed help to sleep, to breathe, to not itch. Many of us even started to feel sad. So we turned on happy lamps to make the sadness go away. Then, scientists discovered that the air inside our homes is up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside, and that the lack of daylight can affect children's learning and increase blood pressure. It turns out that kids' rooms often have the highest concentration of toxicants in the house. In fact, millions of homes are unhealthy to live in. They discovered that living in damp and moldy homes increases the risk of asthma by 40%. And I learned that millions of people like me suffer from asthma and allergies caused by a bad indoor environment. And so, here we are. How the story ends is up to you, because it's not written yet. If you care about the indoor generation, do something. Begin to think and live differently. Even small changes can make a huge difference for coming generations. Learn how at theindoorgeneration.com.